Hello everyone. Today my group and I will be presenting our case study on industrial relations. My name is Abigail Cassandra Anapampon Thomas and my card metric is 30DLS24F 2005. So industrial relations refer to the relationship between employers, employees and trade union within an organization. Its main goal is to ensure cooperation, fairness and stability at work. In this case study, ABC Manufacturing Limited introduced a new shift system without consulting employees or trade union representatives. This sudden change disrupted employees' work-life balance, causing dissatisfaction and protest. Instead of holding discussion, the management took the disciplinary actions, which worsened the conflict. The trade union then filed a complaint with the Industrial Relations Board. This case highlights how poor communication and lack of consultation can lead to industrial disputes. This report explored the causes of the dispute, ways to resolve it, and strategies to prevent similar issues in the future. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fatina Najat binti Muhammad Khair and my matrix number is 30LS24F2009. For my part, I will be explaining the main causes of the dispute that occur in ABC Manufacturing Limited. The industrial conflict at ABC Manufacturing Limited happened mainly because of poor communication and weak management practice. The management introduced a new shift system without consulting the employees or the union. This made the workers feel ignored and disrespected. In any organization, consultation and participation are extremely important. They help to make sure that decisions affecting workers' lives are made fairly and transparently. When management make big change without involving employees, it sends the message that their voice do not matter. This creates frustration, low morale, and eventually resistance. So, this dispute didn't start from one mistake. It started from a series of poor communication and exclusion, which slowly weakened trust between the workers and management. There are four main causes of the dispute as shown in the slide. Employee participation is not just a formality, it's a way to show respect and inclusiveness. If worker has been consulted, they might have accepted the new system more openly, but because they were left out, they feel that management only care about productivity, not people. Second, negative impact on employee welfare. The rotating shift disrupt employees' sleeping schedule, their health, and even their family time. Over time, this causes fatigue, stress, and poor job satisfaction. When employees are tired or mentally drained, their motivation decreases, and this directly affects performance. So, even though management want to improve efficiency, in reality had the opposite effect. Productivity went down. Third, poor conflict handling. Instead of solving the issue through discussion, management punished the employees who protest. This is a huge mistake because effective conflict management should not focus on understanding and communication, not punishment. When management chooses to enforce power rather than empathy, trust is destroyed. Listening and negotiation are far more powerful tools than authority in maintaining harmony. And fourth, breach of the collective agreement. The company violated the agreement that clearly outlined working hours and rest period. This is not just unprofessional but also a serious legal issue. Breaking such an agreement weakens trust, damage the company reputation, and show poor human resource planning. Once a collective agreement is violated, employees can take formal or even legal action through the unions. So overall, these four causes: poor consultation, negative welfare impact, poor conflict management, and breach of agreement all combine to create the industrial dispute. To summarize, the dispute mainly happened because the management ignored consultation, affected employee welfare, and the conflict poorly and broke legal agreement. These issues are all connected. When communication fails, trust collapses. When welfare is ignored, motivation drops. When conflict is handled badly, tensions grow. And when agreements are broken, the relationship between workers and management completely falls apart. This case teaches us an important lesson. Every organizational change must be people-centered and legally compliant. Employees are not just part of the system, they are the core of the company. When employees are respected, heard, and treated fairly, they will cooperate and perform better. But when their needs are ignored, conflict like this become unavoidable. Therefore, the ABC manufacturing dispute reminds us that good management is not just about making decisions, it's about making decisions together with empathy, fairness, and clear communication.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Nafisa Ridani binti Rizwan and my card metric number is TDLS24F2021. So today my part, I will explain about method to resolve the dispute between ABC Manufacturing Ltd and its employees. These are several ways to settle dispute in an organization, and each method focus on fairness, communication, and also cooperation. The first method is negotiation. Negotiation is the first and simplest step to solve dispute. It involves both management and the employee union meeting together to discuss the issues and find a mutual agreement. For example, if employees are unhappy with their working hours, the company might modify the shift schedule or provide extra allowance. This method helps to build a good relations, create understanding, and prevent a small issue from becoming a bigger conflict. The second method is mediation or conciliations. If negotiation does not work, a natural third party, known as a mediator, will step in. The mediator does not make decisions but help both sides communicate better and reach a compromise. In Malaysia, this process is usually handled by the Department of Industrial Relations. Overall, these two methods focus on open discussions and cooperation before taking any legal actions. Moving on to the next part, I will explain the third and fourth methods, which are arbitrations and industrial court on board interventions. The third method is arbitrations. Arbitration happens when both parties cannot agree after negotiation and mediation. In this process, an independent person called an arbitrator listens carefully to both sides and studies all the evidence and facts before making a decision. This decision is legally binding, meaning both parties must accept and follow it. Arbitration is often faster and less formal than going to court, and it ensures fairness because it is based on law and justice. It helps to reduce tensions and maintain a balanced relationship between employees and management. The fourth method is industrial court or board interventions. This method is used when a serious issue such as a breach of agreement or unfavorable practice. In such case, the dispute is brought to the industrial court, and the court decision is a final and legally enforceable. Even though it is more informal and time-consuming, this method ensures justice and follow the Industrial Relations Act 1967. Both methods aim to ensure that fairness, trust, and peace are maintained in the workplace. To conclude my part, I would like to summarize the resolution method. Effective dispute resolution depends on open communication, trust, and willingness to compromise. It is always better for both employers and employees to solve their problems through peaceful discussion rather than jumping straight to legal actions. Negotiation, mediation, and arbitrations should be prioritized first because this method helps maintain harmony and strengthens the relationship between both sides. Only when this method fails should the case be brought to the industrial court. By following these steps, organizations can restore trust, promote cooperation, and ensure industrial peace within the company. In short, solving disputes fairly and respectfully is the key to healthy working environment.
And next, we are going to talk about preventing strategies. Both management and unions must take proactive steps to prevent future disputes. Prevention is better than resolution. Number one is to strengthen communication and consultation. Regular meetings between management and union representatives helps maintain transparency. Discussing changes reduce misunderstanding and builds trust among workers. For example, before implementing a new shift system or policy, the management should organize a meeting to gather feedback. This simple step can help employees feel respected and valued. So the next is step 2, which is encourage employees to participation. So employees should be involved through surveys, discussions, or joint committees. When workers feel included, they are more supportive of the company decisions and less resistant to change. Participation is not only improve morale but also helps management make better decisions that reflect real workplace needs. The third is establish a joint industrial relations committees. A joint committee with management and employee representatives can discuss workplace issues, review grievances, and suggest improvement that before they become a major problems. So number 4 is providing training on industrial relations. So manager and supervisor should receive training on negotiation, labor laws, and conflict resolution. This builds their skills in handling employee concerns fairly and legally. So last is number 5, which is maintain transparency and fair policies. So policies on working hours and wages and promotions must be clear, consistent, and fair to everyone. Transparency prevents discriminations and builds employee confidence in management. So when all these strategies are implemented, organization can create a workplace that promotes cooperation, fairness, and trust, the foundation of good industrial relations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Trust, respect, and transparency are essential elements in building and maintaining long-term industrial peace within any organization. When management and employees trust each other, it creates a positive work environment where communication flows openly and conflicts are minimized. Mutual respect ensures that every individual feels valued and acknowledged regardless of their position. Transparency, on other hand, promotes honesty and opens in decision making, reducing misunderstanding and suspicion. Together, these values prevent dispute and foster cooperation. Preventive efforts such as fair treatment, regular dialogue, and clear policies further contribute to employee satisfaction. As a result, workers become more motivated, cooperative, and loyal to the organization, ultimately leading to long-term stability and success. Conclusion: the case of ABC Manufacturing Ltd. shows that poor communication and lack of employee participation can lead to serious industrial disputes. Industrial relations are about building cooperation and trust between employees and workers. By using fair dispute resolution methods like negotiation, mediation, and arbitration, companies can maintain workplace harmony. Preventive strategies such as communication, consultation, and transparent policies help avoid future conflicts. Successful industrial relations require both management and employees to work together toward shared goals of fairness, productivity, and mutual respect. Industrial harmony is not a one-time effort but a continuous commitment from both sides.